Mossad play a role in pushing Jews out of Iraq to populate Israel in the early 1950s? Well, according to British-Israeli historian Avi Shlaim, the answer is yes. In a new autobiography detailing his childhood as an Iraqi Jew and his family's exile from Iraq to Israel, Avi Shlaim claims to have uncovered undeniable proof of Israeli involvement in attacks that led to a mass exodus of Jews from Iraq to Israel in 1950 and 51. During those 2 years, there was a series of targeted bombings on the Jewish community in the Iraqi capital of Baghdad. Avi Shlaim says one of these attacks, which killed 4 Jews at the Massad Shem Tov synagogue, was carried out by an Arab. The other bombings he alleges were the work of Israel's spy agency, the Mossad. And he says he reached this conclusion through extensive research, including an interview with a former Zionist operative and a detailed report from the Baghdad police archives. Avi Shlaim says in his book that Israel needed the manpower both to build the country and to boost numbers in the army. Israel, however, denies any involvement in the attacks on Jews in Iraq. Around 110,000 Jews of a population of roughly 135,000 emigrated from Iraq, where they were actually a crucial part of the local community and society. They fled as attacks on the Jewish community in Baghdad were becoming more widespread and their society was becoming more and more inhospitable. The emigrations came just 2 years after what Palestinians refer to as the Nakba in 1948, which saw 13,000 Palestinians killed and over 700,000 forcibly expelled from their lands, all to create the State of Israel in 1948. In his book, Avi Shlaim, who was born in Iraq, says the Zionist movement came along and actively worked to erase the common past, the religious tolerance and the coexistence between Arabs and Jews, between Israelis and Palestinians, between Hebrew and Arabic, and Judaism and Islam. He says, above all, Zionism has discouraged us from seeing each other as fellow human beings.